everybody. I just thought I'd come on and give you a quick update. My new suite has arrived. So I'm really pleased. Sorry, it's Tina from Tina's Talk Time. I'm not even saying who I am. If you're new here, welcome. And if you enjoy the video, please subscribe. I usually try and say that at the end, you know, because I think it's probably boring. But anyway, my new suite's arrived. So as you can see, I'm sat on the it's a two-seater settee and a three-seater. This is a two-seater. I'll take the camera down and show it you after properly, and then have a three-seater as well. But what a carry-on I've had. You know, I told you that the carpet cleaner, when I was cleaning the carpet, it refused to suck up, so I was left with wet carpets. Then I had a leaking radiator. Well, as I told you, it was ages. Well, he came and looked at it and said he'd come back, and then he didn't come back. I mean, he's probably very busy. You know, he is a nice young man that, well, probably not that young, but you know what I mean. He's a nice man that does it. But anyway, they came this morning at 8:30, which I was a bit worried about because the suite was coming between 8 and 1. And I thought, oh my God, what if they both come at the same time? Because he had to replace some piping and drain the system. Well, I didn't realise when he drained the system, it meant that they had to go in every room and do something with the radiator. I don't know if it's turn it on or turn it off or bleed it or what, but they had to do something with the radiator. Well, I nearly died because I'd rushed getting up this morning. The bedroom was a mess. God knows what my son's bedroom was like, but probably worse than mine. And they had to go in all the bedrooms. So it was embarrassing, really. But anyway, it's done now, and it did get completed before the suite arrived. So I've just sort of sorted it out. They were very good. I got it from Stoker's at Southport. And they are very good. I've had furniture from them before. My last suite that I have in the other room, I got from them about 12 years ago. But this is the first suite I've had in here for over 20 years. The one that I had before, I was really pleased with. It was the next one, and I have to say it lasted. It was a leather one. But I do prefer cloth. Now, I wanted a pale blue suite, but I couldn't find one that I like. So this colour's like, I didn't really want grey, but I think it's on the tones of grey. I think it's a pearl. They call it a pearl, I think. But and it did have pattern cushions with it. But I wasn't keen on the pattern cushions. So I persuaded them. They said at first that I couldn't have these. It's like a blush pink on one side and then this silver on the other. Because these apparently went with the suite. If you had, there was a different, in the same design, there was a different suite. It had those pillar back cushions. I don't like them. I know they look comfy and they probably are more comfortable, but I thought, oh, it's bad enough straightening all the cushions anyway without doing all them. But I know lots of people like them and they're very fashionable. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, it's probably really boring for you, this, isn't it? It's only going to be a short video. I'll take you off the, whatever I've got it, I've forgotten what they call them, those things that you stand the camera on, I forgot what it's called, and put you on the little hand one, and you can have a look at the suite and the room. Right, I'll start off here. Betsy is asleep in a bed. Right, let's go in. This is as you go into my room. This was my old sideboard that I got it from Next, oh God, over 20 years ago. And I've painted it and put new handles on. I'm not very good at doing that, but needs must. I got the handles off. I quite like them. I thought they were a bit Art Deco. I got them off AliExpress, and I just painted, originally I painted it grey and kept the original handles on, and then about 6 years ago when I had the room decorated, I painted it lilac. To go with the wallpaper, because this wallpaper was from Next. As I say, it's about 6 years ago since I had it done, but I didn't want to have the whole room done again. You know, it's fine really, it just needed a freshen up. And that's one of my lamps. I'll tell you about the lamps in a bit, where I get them from, because I have got some bargains, you know. It's a beautiful lamp. It's like quite Art Deco, and it's like in brass. It's really good, you know. So turning round here, my light fittings are from Next. And then the fireplace has been in, at least 30 years, probably over 30 years. I had a new fire putting, just an electric fire. I used to have a gas fire there, but I've just had an electric one because you can get the flame on it. I like that, you know. And that's my mirror. Now that mirror was originally gold. Then I changed it to grey. I painted it grey. And now I've got it, well, I don't really know. I sprayed it with a gold spray paint again, you know. So it's a bit of both really, a bit silver and gold. And then these glass things, well, that one was my sister-in-law's that died. It was just a little memory from her. And these other ones, we've got a glass blowing place not far from us called Glass Form. I thought I wouldn't mind taking you around there one day if they'd let me. It's really good, you know. I mean, I think he makes things for the Queen. It's quite expensive, but there are a few pieces that I got from there. And then the vase, my son bought me for my 70th birthday. That's from there, which I'm really pleased about. And then these are just some cheap things, but I like them. I think I got that from B&M's, and the mushroom and the apple from the pound shop. But I just like them. So that's my fireplace. I mean, as I say, I've had it in about 30 years. I think it was called the Grand Louis or something. You see them all over the place, don't you? They're a bit old-fashioned now. Right, moving on. This light is from the lighting place. It's Murano glass. I'll find out the details of that. They have a sale. They supply actually to shops and cruise ships and hotels mainly. But every 2 years they have like a factory sale. Because that lamp, I mean, who would ever pay that for it? But it was about £800. And I think I paid about 50 for it. But it is all Murano glass, you know. I like to get a bargain. The little coffee table there, the little side tables, they were from Aldi. They were an absolute bargain. They reduced them to 29 for two. I've got 2 sets of them. And then this is my other coffee table. Now I love this coffee table. Excuse the iPad, I'm moving. But I've had a bit of a disaster with it, because what I did was I put, it was like a car air freshener, and I put it down and it leaked out and it took all the paint off here. And I've tried to patch it up myself, but it looks really bad. But it's a shame because I like the coffee table, you know. I wish I knew how to do it properly. If there's anybody on there that knows how to do this finish, let me know. Because I do love the coffee table, but as I say, it's not very good. Right, this is the suite. It's a 3-seater. It's a 3-seater and a 2-seater. That's the 3-seater. It's like a pearl colour, as I said. And this is the 2-seater. I know it's probably not that modern, but I'm more of a traditional person in a way. Not too traditional. I like to mix a bit of both, you know. But, you know, so that's my room. Oh, and that light fitting up there, I love that. That's from Next. All my light fittings are really, I've got a lot of them from Next. I love that. And it must be nice because my daughter got one as well. Right, the lighting manufacturer that I got my lights from, my lamps, is called Chelsea's, and it's based in Blackpool. But they do supply for big hotels and cruise ships, and there's some lovely, lovely light fittings. I'm not too sure whether they supply to the public, but anyway, every 2 years they have a sale like at the warehouse, and they you know, like if you're on the mailing list, they email you, and you can get some beautiful things at really bargain prices. So my friend and I always go down, and the thing is, it's funny really, because when we go, we don't really need anything, but you see some things that are so beautiful at such bargain prices that you sort of think, where can I put that? Which is not a good thing, really. But most of my lamps are from there. So you can get a really good quality lamp at a bargain price. So anyway, I think it's usually about October or November. So if you live in the area, get on the mailing list. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I hope you like the tour of my lounge and my new suite. I'm quite excited about it. Now all the catastrophes have stopped. Let's hope there's no more. Okay, bye. I am going to have to go in a minute because I've got to take my cousin to... I sort of had a bit of a busy week, really. I've got to take my cousin to the dentist this afternoon, because he's got to be sedated and he needs somebody with him. So I said I'd go with him and stay for a while, and then he'll perhaps come back here for a couple of hours till the sedation's worn off, and then go home, you know, so without his teeth or whatever he's having done. Okay, so I'll see you again soon, and if you like this video, please tick subscribe. The only thing that I was thinking I should get, can you see that wall there? I'd like a couple of nice pictures to go on there, so if anybody can think of anywhere to get nice pictures from, just let me know. Okay, bye.